Hi and welcome to Dr. Mix. Today I'm going to show you a few mixing tricks featuring the Overloud Gem series plugins. I'm going to give you a lot of value today. Coming up. Hey guys, great to see you here. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to show you so many good tricks today. You're going to love me. My setup is quite simple. I only have my laptop, my Prism Sound Lyra 2, one of the most transparent and best converters on the market today, and the Gems bundle by Overloud. And before I start, it would be great if you could subscribe right now and click on that bell button so that you get notifications anytime we release nice videos like this one. Somebody call it New York compression. I like to call it parallel compression. It's a great trick, and I'm going to show it to you on kick. So here's my session. I've got an acoustic drum kit that I have recorded some time ago. I'm going to go to the mixer page here on Cubase, and here you can see the kick drum in, the kick drum out. Let's create an effects channel on the kick drum. All right, the kick drum out, add effects channel, and I am going to select. Ooh, it was already selected. That's great. So it's going to be mono. I'm going to call it parallel kick out, and there you go. So let's just solo this one channel. All right, let's get some juices flowing. All right. So, do you know what? Let me try the all in. Yeah, that's the sound we want. You see how it becomes like very, very, very short, very punchy? Let me play with the attack here. I don't think it cares too much because it's in all mode. So, all right, let's try with the release. All right, so we have from this to this. It's a little bit too loud. All right. Can you hear that? All right. So now that the kick drum has become squashed to death, basically, we are going to take the gem. Let's see, what are we gonna use? You know what? Let's try the 84. All right. This is a Neve style compressor. We have the low end right here, right? Let's turn this on. Let's start pushing the low end. Ooh. I think you should wear headphones right now. All right. So without it. So all that low end that we've lost by compressing too much effectively, now we gave back and more with this beautiful and very effective low end treatment. All right. So now check out what happens when we stick this into the mix. With it. Look, I'm gonna exaggerate a little bit so that you can really understand what that does. Alright, then you can tailor this however you want. If you feel that you want to push it a little bit lower or maybe less. Let me show you without the treatment and with the treatment, yeah? And that's the New Year compression on the kick drum. So drums bass compression allows you to treat the drums as a whole rather than a collection of microphones. So you start compacting it, you start putting it into the same focus so that it becomes more cohesive. Let me show you how we'll do this. The first step is select all of the drums. I am going to include the tambourine because why not? And then I am going to add a group channel. I'm going to call this drums. Now we have our drum bass. As you can see, drums are coming out of this. And all I do is I type gem, and I am going to use the G compressor, which is an SSL style compressor. All right. Let's see what we can get out of it. Okay. Let's be drastic to begin with so that I can understand. This is how much transient I'm letting through. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's play with the release time. Yeah, the needle does have time to come back. That's pretty cool. All right, now let's give it a more reasonable ratio and a much more reasonable threshold. All right, so we are compressing about what? Let's compress a couple of dBs. We don't need to do more. So, before. Alright, I like the sound. So now that we are compressing 2 dBs, we can make up for 2 dBs. You know, we can play it by ear a little bit. Oh, that's cool. See, it's like, it's not only the fact that you're compressing it, it's also the fact that you're giving the whole drums a sound, the same sound of the same compressor. That helps the human ear distinguish that percussive section, and also gives you a lot more excitement. You know, without it, with it. You know, plus these SSL style compressors tend to give you a little bit more joy in the mids, and you know, it makes it a little bit more present. That's exactly what we want with drum bass compression. With snare EQ, you can achieve two things. One, correct problems that there may be in the recording, like, I don't know, sometimes they sound too boomy, they may sound too bright, they may sound, you know, there may be some kind of nasty resonance. Or you can use EQ to enhance, and that's my favorite thing to do. Let's look what we've got here. We've got snare top. This is, of course, very well recorded. And then we have snare bottom. I wouldn't say that there is any major problem between the two, but this one could be a little brighter. Also, you know, now that we've made that, parallel compression on the kick drum, we may need a little bit more crack on that snare drum. Let's create a snare bass for this thing. Do that, call it SD. And the audio output is going to be my drum bass outside the folder. Go. All right, so now Let's select. Gem has a great EQ for drums, which is the 550. I take it that it is derived from the API series, which is like super good for drums. So let's see what we can get out of it. Ooh, so much air. You know what though? I think that we shouldn't use that on the bottom, just on the top. So I'll just move it here. Let's see. And also we can try and give it a little bit more mids. I like that crack right there. So without, with. I think it cuts through much better. And you know what? Whilst I'm at it, I am going to add a little bit of 76 to it. Because why not? Yeah, it gives it a nice character. So without treatment at all. All right, now we're dancing. Snare drum. Vocal saturation is a very popular trick because it can increase the presence of your vocals, it gives them a nice character, it makes them different, it makes them unique, and it works like a charm. Let me show you. So we have just some BVs here, right? They are a bit quiet, but they are also a little bit mellow. I would like to get, you know, this track is a little bit 70s sounding, and I would like to get that sort of oomph. So I am going to be a little bit cheeky. Check what I do. Right? Let's go to the mixing page, and then I select all of the vocals. I'm gonna give them their own bus on stereo out. That's it. So let's listen to them.
In the groove.
All right. So let's choose. Let's go a bit drastic here. All right.
In the groove.
Oof.
In the groove. In the groove. In the groove. In the groove. In the groove.
Well, maybe that's a bit too much.
In the groove. Hey. In the groove.
With the bias, I think we starve those valves a little bit.
In the groove. In the groove. In the groove. In the groove.
Ooh, that's nice.
In the groove. In the groove. In the groove. In the groove. In in the groove, in the groove, hey, in the groove.
Oh, definitely. Just for curiosity, let me try
In the
overdrive.
groove.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
In the groove,
Oh,
in the groove, oh, in the groove.
Oh, wow. We're really mashing them now. Okay.
In the groove,
So maybe overdrive is not a good idea for these vocals.
in the groove, in the groove, hey, in the groove.
All right, that's cool. Okay, let's listen to how they sound in the mix. See? You know what? Let's make them a bit louder. You know what? Gem series means also great tape. Let me take actually, you know what? Let me take dopamine. This is a very cool trick which is based on tape technology, all right?
In the groove.
So let's just remove the dry and just use that.
In the groove. In the groove.
Let's try the 180.
In the groove.
Aha. I like this.
In the groove.
So basically I can take just the dry, right? And then add a little bit of that top end information.
Hey, in the groove.
Maybe a little bit balanced like this.
In the groove.
Ooh,
In the groove.
that's cool, right?
In the groove.
Yeah.
In the groove.
Oh, whoa.
In the groove.
Okay, without it.
In the groove.
With it.
In the groove.
All right.
In the groove. In the groove. In the groove.
So, without treatment at all. Ooh. I can put bam now. Vocal saturation. Yes. I just love horns. I love big band. I love all kinds of horns. I have studied orchestration. I practice a lot writing, recording horns. And you know what? Here in London, I get the best players ever. So when it comes to mixing, you basically don't want to mess it up because they're just great. However, sometimes you might want to use some fantasy, especially in a track like this, which is a little bit 70s. I have this this trumpet solo, which is by Quentin Collins, an amazing trumpet player. Let me show you how it goes. We're gonna get a little bit creative here, yeah? Alright, so yes, I mean, this is a solo, so we want to make sure that it's fully featured, all right? So let's take this trumpet solo and let's begin with a nice compression. Let's see, we can use I think that the 670 will do. This is, of course, a Fairchild model, And you know what I like? Check out different cities, different skins. Anyway, let's see what we can get out of it. See, now we can hear all of those notes. Alright, maybe I'm compressing a little bit too much now. Alright, somewhere around there. But check out how the sound becomes like sort of timeless. I love this. Quentin, you're so good. So, you know what? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use a little bit of low-end equalization. Let me try. I want to try the 495. This should really do. All right. Gives it a little body, a little bit of body. Could even give it a little bit of top end, maybe. Yeah, I love it. And now I am gonna be very, very cheeky, and I'm going to add a some tape delay. Yeah, how's that? Okay, let's give it its own effects channel. Bang! It's gonna be Gem Echo Sun. So let's see how that sounds. I want to try the swell because it's very cool. Okay, that's a nice timing. Let's see. Oh, that's a lot. That's too much. But check out. Man, this sounds like the real deal. Oh, that's good. All right, we don't want to be so dramatic. Let's try this one, and maybe let's sync it up and give it like, I don't know, 8 notes. Why did I call it verb? Hey, it's a delay. Claudio, get this right. All right. Yeah. All right, maybe it's a little bit too much. Tape delay, trumpet, love. Using the tape on the master bus is one of those secret weapons that makes the whole mix sound like a finished mix. Let me show you what I mean by that. So this mix is already, you know, it's quite 70s already. We're gonna make it even more so. Alright, let's try and dial some more of this effect. You know what, I like to go unlinked. Yeah. You know, let me go a bit faster here. Let's see if we over-bias it. Sounds fuller. Let's see what happens with the wow and flutter. Exactly. I'm not gonna use that. See what happens if we go slow. Yeah. I think this is great. Let's try to use it in an extreme way now. Oops. Okay, maybe a bit less, alright? So I hope you enjoyed my tricks. You know what? You can get a lot more of these tricks on our The Official Guide to Mixing video course. There is a click here below to know more about it. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you stay inspired. Check out this Overloud Gem plugins. They're really, really awesome. You stay cool, make great music. Mix.